Mr. Independent, what's up? Jaded, what's up? Jaded, was you watching it? Oh man, he's gonna be the next target, dog. That truther dude, I'm telling you, that dude is pure content. He's like the white version of Young Pharaoh. Double O, what's good? I think he's worse than Young Pharaoh because you can't tell that nigga shit. And what he does is what he thinks what makes him think he's so smart is he's like Young Pharaoh. He'll start using big words and then tell you the definition of the word and then like start trying to insult you on your intelligence and just keep giving you like he doesn't tell you really shit. He just gives you a bunch of definitions of words and think that make him sound like the most intelligent person in the room. And then he starts dancing and he'll be having like a regular outfit on with tap dancer shoes and start dancing. And he swears he's a better comedian, rapper. He's the most intelligent. This motherfucker said he would smoke Richard Pryor in oh man, you had to watch it that day when I sent that joint, bro. The bull was bugging. He be bugging every day though. BBK, what's up? Sassy Savannah. So I started my job yesterday, y'all. It was pretty easy. I got home a lot later than I thought I would, though. That's the problem. So, like, if I go live on the weekdays from now on, it ain't gonna be till like 10 o'clock. It ain't gonna be till like 10 o'clock. Yeah, man. This week is the last week I'm gonna be doing the stream goal. This week is gonna be the last week of the stream goal. I will not need the stream goal anymore after this week. So y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in because we got a lot to talk about. Um, for one, Charleston White has been cooking Umar Johnson lately. I've been seeing repeated videos of that. But then on the other hand, he's clout chasing. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if the motherfucker, like, we all know he's doing it for clout. He pretended like he was going to help. Um, Carmelo Anthony said he was going to raise 75,000, and then came up with an excuse not to give them the money. He's beefing with Carmelo Anthony's father, um, and he's beefing with the racist white people that are upset about Carmelo Anthony and what happened. But he's race baiting, and I feel like him and uh, the Metcalf guy, they're gonna fuck around and try to start a race war. I believe Charleston White might be trying to start a race war because when have you ever took black people's side? Now you suddenly are taking black people's side. Now you suddenly want to take black people's side and you're taunting white folks. And he's doing the same thing that he was doing to these rappers when their kids die or unalive or a black person kid is unalive. He's making fun of them, taunting the racist white folks. I think it's going to end up a lot differently. Oh, thank you, Mr. Judge. Appreciate it. I think it's going to wind up a lot differently than what happened with uh, all the rappers that he taunted. These white folks ain't playing. But there are a lot of racist white folks that are coming out of the woodwork saying a lot of fucked up racist shit, basically saying we were making threats and how we were slaves and we can put you back in chains. The one dude said something to that effect of we can put you back in chains. I'm sitting there listening to the video like, you really think we would allow that shit? That was our ancestors you did that shit to. You really think you're going to run up on these motherfuckers today and try to put us back in them chains? You got a motherfucking thing coming. You run up on them blocks with them YNs and try to put them in shackles and see what the fuck happened. They let the police do it because, you know, that's different circumstances. But if there's like a civil war going or a race war going on, they're not letting the police do that shit to them. And some of them don't even let the police do it to them today. Some of the motherfuckers fire back at the police. A lot of them do. But I feel like he's using Carmelo Anthony to get himself back into the algorithm, which it worked. It worked. He got himself back into the algorithm. AP, what's up? Mr. Switchy, what's up? Kakalaka, what's up? The GLP with the GL plaid muscle. Peace and welcome to the channel. I think that's how you say it. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. But like I said, I started my job, so this week will be the last week. We will have the stream goal. Then after that, there will be no more stream goal. But yeah, man, he's been definitely cooking Umar. They've had their back and forth lately. They've had back and forth before, but apparently Umar went on Say Cheese and said some shit. And Charleston White, you said leave the stream go up. I guess I could do that, but you know, I'm just saying that I really wouldn't need it as much as I do after next week. But yeah. Well, at least Charleston White legitly goes out and make his money. Charleston White ain't begging nobody for no money. And he goes out and makes his money off of interviews and comedy shows. And Charleston White does have a point. Whenever he did something for the people, he never asked the people for their donations. You're going to see what he's saying. Yeah, she said maybe change the stream goal amount. Yeah, I'm going to. That'll be a good idea too. Change the stream goal amount. That's a good idea too. Well, I got a week to figure out. I got this week to figure out what I want to do with it. You said ants invaded your house. Boy, you better bleach that motherfucker, Mr. Judge. Shoot. You better bleach everything. Yes, you can put the link to your channel. Don't ever ask me if you can do that, Miss Independent. You're always welcome to put your link to your channel. This is a channel where we want to uplift all other content creators who are in this little sector. So yes, you are more than welcome to put your channel name, your channel link into the chat. I appreciate you asking though, because some people will come over and just do it. Well, you got to have a wrench to be able to put a link in the chat anyway, and I'm glad that they did that. All right, so we're going to start off with what happened between Umar Johnson and Charleston White. And then we're going to get into this little race baiting thing. Or do y'all want to start with what's going on with Charleston White and matter of fact, I think we should save the Umar for last. or do y'all want to do that first? Because you gotta see some of the, even Austin Metcalf, his dad said some racist shit too. Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like this dude is fucking innocent because he says some racist shit. Um, are you laid down and poison? So the global does a lot of race baiters at the minute, right? And I feel like they're both the both subjects have something to do with Charleston White. There's one where Charleston White is going against Umar, and then the other where he's going against Metcalf's father. Matter of fact, let's just start with the Umar, and then we'll get into what's going on with with this whole race baiting thing that's been going on, and it's going on both sides. I don't think uh, Charleston White is a spokesman for Black people, but I feel like some uh, white people might take him as. Hold on, shit. I think some of them see him as some type of spokesman or leader in the Black community and take his word as how we all feel and how he. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Charleston White in no way, shape, or form is a spokesman for Black people. At the end of the day, he is a spokesman for himself because this is the first time he has ever stuck up for a Black person. And I think the shit that he was saying to those white folks, they gonna see this difference.
The nigga who beg ain't strong
Like
to me.
Black
The nigga out
folks,
in the community begging for help, they ain't strong to me.
so what's been happening, right? The people that did catch up with Charleston White, these are all people that waited until he came to their town.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44.
God damn it, this damn thing getting on my nerves. These are all people who waited for him to catch this nigga in a town. Them white folks ain't gonna wait for you to come to their town. Them white folks are not
It's
gonna
about
wait.
saving our children, our men,
The white folks are not going to wait for you to come to their town. They're going to come. They're going to find you. They're going to look up your schedules and the motherfuckers is really going. I mean, I think you barking up the wrong tree. You know they're known for doing unspeakable things, especially the Black folks. And this is not a race baiting thing, but history shows they have done unspeakable things to us. And you taunting these motherfuckers, but let's get into what he's been saying about Umar first. And because this is the only time I agree with Charleston White, and it's not because it's Umar. It's really not because it's Umar. It's because it's the God honest truth. It's the God honest truth. And I agreed with him about the Carmelo Anthony situation, and up until this point, to where he pretended as if he was going to do. And Trey was talking about this earlier. He pretended as if he was going to do something for the family. He said he had $70,000 that he was putting up. Come to find out, he was trying to raise the money. You see, I need a text alert. I think it's because I'll set my live at a certain time, and I'll either go a little bit afterwards or like an hour before. I think that might be the case. But he thought that he was going to control the whole narrative and control the whole situation. I might play a little bit of what Trey was saying earlier, because Money Boy Trey made a very good point earlier. That's basically You said the time said I set it for 3 o'clock. I don't know why it's keep messing up. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard.
Women, it's about building schools, which I'm actively doing.
You're actively
Have anything against the brother Charleston White? I don't believe I belong on a platform with him.
Okay.
As you can see, my message is very much about the best interests of the community. It's about saving our children, our men, our women. It's about building schools, which I'm actively doing. Okay. I don't believe I need to be on a podcast.
You're not actively doing anything. You're actively collecting money from the community. How is that in their best interest? And like Charleston White is going to explain this. If you wanted to do something for the community, you shouldn't need the community's money to do it. When have you seen any leader want to do something for the community but ask the community to finance what he wanted to do for them? That's not doing for the community. That's just starting a business for yourself.
With someone who has disrespected our deceased, with someone who has said things that many people interpreted as being supportive of rape, as someone who has, done some things that
Hey, sister,
many
how you
people
doing
would
today?
consider deplorable and unforgivable. The messages are not the same.
How you
The
doing,
missions
Cassidy?
are not the same. The work is clearly not the same. Clearly not the same. Now, he says he's a community activist.
Even though Umar has said, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just started my job, getting back into the workflow. But let's break down what he just said. Clearly the work is not the same. The only difference between y'all is, there's a huge difference. You guys are like opposite. Charleston White actually was out there helping kids, starting programs, opening up programs, raising money for the community, without begging the community for their money. But he has been on the internet saying negative shit about the community and dead folks, right? But then when you look at Umar, he hasn't done anything for anybody. He doesn't help the kids, and he's using the people's money to facilitate himself and his goals and pretending he's doing something. But then when he gets on the internet, he's saying positive things. So you get what I'm saying? They're like the same person. They're two sides of the same fucked up coin. But I would take Charleston White over Umar Johnson because his community work he actually did some type of community work. He actually gave back. He still gives back. He never asked the community for no money. He never asked for anything when he wanted to give back or start programs for the youth and blah, blah, blah. But the flip side to that is Charleston White was getting grants from the government, and when the grants stopped, he stopped. And he also stated that ain't nobody, the only person that's out there doing something for the community is broke motherfuckers. Rich people don't do nothing for the community, and that's when he starts saying that he doesn't do anything. And y'all definitely check out Miss Independent channel. She put her channel link into the chat. Definitely go over to her channel and subscribe to her channel. Not bad, y'all. Somebody was calling.
The messages are not the same. The missions are not the same. The work is clearly not the same. Clearly not the same. Now, he says he's a community activist. I don't know what he's doing. I can't speak to that. But you're damn sure ain't done in these streets what I've done. You understand? I'm the most influential school psychologist in American history, hands down. I say more black kids from prison and special ed than any other psychologist.
But the problem is there is no proof of you saving any of these kids. We have no proof of you doing any of these things. There's no proof of you being the most influential psychologists. There's no proof of you saving as many black kids to prison to school pipeline, because we've seen a bunch of kids say Charleston White started this program. Charleston White did this for me. Charleston White did that for me. Charleston White actually went and got a law lifted in his state to where they cannot give you juvenile life because of brain development. We see actual proof of with, and I'm not sticking up for Charleston. I'm just telling it like it is. We see actual physical documented proof that Charleston White actually did the things that he said he did. Umar, where's the proof that you did any of this shit? We only proof that we got is what comes out of your mouth. You saved all these kids, and there has not been one child on the internet saying that Umar saved me from this. Umar helped me with that. Not one. And if there is, please show me, because I have not seen this.
But you damn sure ain't done in these streets what I've done. You understand?
You
I'm the most influential school psychologist in American history, hands down. I saved more black kids from prison and special ed than any other psychologist, educator, or person you can name. Like I said, I'm not knocking it, but whatever you're doing.
Again, where's the proof of this stuff? We don't believe you. You need more people. The lie detector test determined that is a lie, because we have not seen this.
It don't compare to what I'm doing. And I just think in the podcast world, sometimes these guys go out of their way to reduce those who are credentialed and expert in their field and put us on the same level as someone from the community who simply.
Where is your credentials, dog? That's what we look, dog. There has to be some type of the pushback when it comes to that. And say Cheese should have been the one to do that. Nihilus, appreciate you for becoming a member. Shout out to Nihilus for becoming a member. Appreciate you, good brother. There should be some pushback with that, because say Cheese of all people should have been one to push back and been like, well, I've seen the videos and the documents and the physical proof that Charleston White has done all the things in the community. You can look him up. You can find newspaper articles of him. I haven't seen yours. There needs to be some type of pushback when it comes to this.
He has an opinion. Right. And don't get me wrong, I'm humble. I'll bust it up with anybody. Mm-hmm. But with
what y'all think so far? Let me know.
My 6 degrees, my credentials, my achievements and accomplishments in life.
We only know of 1 degree, and we don't even know what the fuck the degree is for. To be honest with you.
What I'm doing to serve our people, you're not just going to bring anybody in with me and say, y'all going to have a head-to-head. No, sir. We can't have it.
Yeah, he helping the community. But I remember way back then, he got exposed for the fake schools and stuff like that.
The shock value that, because he operates in that way, you feel me? And because of the shock value that, because he operates on shock value, I don't operate on shock value. You ask me questions, I give you my honest answer as a scholar, not a.
Nigga, you operate on shock value on a daily basis, my nigga. Just last week, you said you had a motherfucking punishment room in an elementary school where you are going to punish and paddle women in this room. That's operating off of shock value. Talking about Cinnabons and Black Queens forever, Snow Bunnies never. That's shock value right there. Hold on. I don't remember the name of this content creator. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, you definitely right. You definitely reminded me to give him a shout out. Let me see. What's his name? Too Official. Content creator name is Too Official.
YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't have a YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I might be the king of
Man, he finna
YouTube,
cook.
but I don't have a YouTube.
Charleston finna cook, Umar.
You're not.
Bro, you are not the king of YouTube. You have one sector. You are not, when it comes to YouTube and social media, you are not above Charleston White. I'm going to keep it a being with you. And like I said, I'm not sticking up for Charleston White because I don't like neither one of them. I think they're both two sides of the same fucked up ass coin. But I'm not going to sit here and lie. You are not nowhere near the king of YouTube.
Not going to take what I bring to the table and sensationalize it and trivialize it by bringing this person on set who's liable to say anything. You understand? I'm not going to sit there and you come crooked.
What have you brought to the table, bro? Like, what really have you brought to the table? A school that you still have not opened but still collecting money for? That's what you brought to the table? Intellectual word salads? That's what you brought to the table? Bigotry against white women? That's what you brought to the table? Y'all are two sides of the same fucked up ass coin. Now, you guys are no different from each other. Just one is more hateful. At least Charleston White is real about his shit. He don't pump fake. He tell it like it is, even though what he say be some off the wall fucked up shit. Manzi, what's up? Bougie Barbie, what's up? Jessica, what's up? DJ, what's up? Eva, so peace and welcome. Bougie M, peace and welcome.
The table and sensationalize it and trivialize it by bringing this person on set who's liable to say anything. You understand? I'm not going to sit there and you come crooked out your mouth, which he's known to do. That's just going to cause conflict. All for what? So you can get views and likes and clicks and snaps. I'm not into that shit. You see what I'm saying?
You are definitely into that shit because you had nothing to say about Carmelo Anthony. You had nothing to say about a lot of situations until it was popular. You used the Kevin Hart roast to get yourself back into the algorithm because, to be honest with you, motherfucking the bull who you went after, Shane, that motherfucker didn't have racist jokes for the past 4 or 5 years. He's been making them type of jokes for a long time. But when it's viral, that's when you have something to say about it. Oh yeah, Jessica, I do like my new job. It's a very good job. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button.
So let's go to Charleston. Let's see what
Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. 47 people in the chat, 24 likes. Let's get those likes up. And if you wasn't here earlier, we either are going to take away the stream goal as of next week, or we're going to lower it. I don't know. Some people are telling me to keep it, just lower it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we want to make sure we definitely hit it this week if this is going to be the last week. So if y'all want to support that, the Cash App and PayPal is at the bottom of the chat. Hold on, let me fix that because Trip C's ain't even up here right now. She comes up here, I'll switch it back. Spin to the bottom of the chat if y'all would like to support the stream goal. This is potentially our last week to hit the stream goal. Stream goal is $25. If you would like to participate in that, the Cash App and PayPal is at the bottom of the chat. But most importantly, I would like for you to hit that like button because that's free. No, I didn't catch Trey's the last week, but I caught this morning's, and I might play some of that because he made some great points.
Charleston had to say about him.
Full of shit, Umar Johnson. Yeah. He y'all. Yeah, I'm telling you, listen. I done heard enough of it. Yeah, y'all done say, listen, I done heard enough of this shit here. Now, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say a motherfucker. But what do Dr. Umar Johnson getting off saying? People with emotional trauma like the nigga, what? say, man, somebody tag Dr. Umar Johnson. This nigga just making up shit now. This nigga said, now listen, I'm telling you, people with nigga, this nigga just making up now. Everybody like the nigga dogs like listen, people with emotional trauma need to be validated by other people. That's why they like to validation. Nigga, what? Man, I'm saying this. You nigga listen to Umar Johnson say, hey man, you niggas think about what this nigga saying. The nigga saying that black people got so much emotional trauma that they like to what white man like fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, that is dumb, and it sounds like he just made that shit up. It definitely sounds like he made that shit up. BBK, thank you, I appreciate it. It sounds like he really did make that shit up because it makes no sense. You trying to say that the black community has been traumatized so much that we like to have sex? That makes no sense to me. But if you say that someone that has been traumatized sexually, that might make a little more sense. But to say that does not make sense.
You talking about, man, the white man used to come back and fuck everybody.
I don't like him either.
The dog, the slave woman. Man, Massa Williams get drunk with all the emotional intelligence in the world and even fuck out. What is Dr. Umar Johnson be making up some? It's already bad enough the boy called himself a doctor, and we don't know what PhD he got. It's already bad enough the boy called himself a doctor, and the man don't practice nowhere. Where the office at? He the only doctor I know ain't got a doctor's office.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, it's crazy that it took for Charleston White to point some shit like that out. Like even though, like, smaller content creators such as myself, Lennon, and all the other people that y'all see speaking out against Umar have been saying it, but our voices isn't as loud as these bigger platforms that are allowing him on their platform, referring to him as Dr. Umar, when the motherfucker has not shown 1 degree. He doesn't have an office. And where does he practice? I mean, just because even if he does have the PhD, you're not practicing anywhere. You're not doing any of the shit that would give us a reason to call you a fucking doctor. It's the same thing when they was calling Bill Cosby Dr. Cosby, and I couldn't understand it for the life of me. I'm like, why are we calling him Dr. Cosby? Isn't he an actor and a comedian? I think he had got an honorary doctorate or something like that. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that one, but I never understood why they called him that either.
Sick of this nigga. No.
Oh my God. What y'all think about that? Let me know in the comment section down below. We ain't seen them credentials. He ain't show no certifications and none of that. Proof of nothing. Have he been scamming y'all for millions for years, allegedly? Let me know in the comment section down below if y'all supported him.
Say, I challenge Dr. Umar.
You gotta say.
And what doctor do you know doesn't show their doctorate degree when asked? I'm just curious. How many times have you seen a person that is calling themselves a doctor or that is an actual legit doctor, and when you ask them about their credentials, they don't show you any credentials? How many doctors have you ever seen do that? I've never seen a doctor be asked, can we see your doctorate, or can you prove to us in some way that you are actually really a doctor, and they tell you pick up the phone and go call school. Where usually a doctor has their credentials displayed somewhere where the whole world can see, so that they're actually permitted to do what they are being paid to do. When you go to a doctor's office, do you not see all his doctorates and PhDs and all his awards hanging up on the wall? Even when Umar streams from his mom's closet, he has none of those degrees hanging up.
To a duel. Yeah, I'm challenging you to a duel.
Challenge that nigga to a duel.
Yeah, nigga, me and you meet somewhere in a town with 2 guns, back to 12 feet, and turn around and shoot. Yeah, we selling this.
This motherfucking challenged you to a duel. Old Western style, gunslinging. Y'all not gonna lie, some of this shit that Charleston White do say is funny. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate this nigga. I can't stand him. One of these days, that's all I'm gonna say is one of these days, pow, straight to the moon. Somebody gonna catch his ass. You keep fucking with these white folks. Why come y'all hear what you say to these white folks? Pow, straight to the moon. But that is funny that he talk about he want to challenge this nigga to a duel, 10-step pace turnaround. Old Western style. Who the fuck you think you is? What's the dude name? Do you feel lucky, punk? What's the dude name with the mole? What's the old white dude name? They played Dirty Harry. Do you feel Clint Eastwood? That's his name, Clint Eastwood. This nigga think he Clint Eastwood. You said that I see him take his eye out and play with it. No, I never seen that.
Once and fall. I challenge this nigga to a duel in a redneck town. In one of them rural towns, nigga, where they this nigga named Umar. No.
You challenge him. That's his name, Clint Eastwood. Thanks, Phil. You challenge that nigga to a duel in the redneck town. Ain't none of y'all walking out of there. You think some rednecks is gonna let y'all in their town with weapons? Dr. Nene, what's up? He said, hello, everyone. Bill Cosby earned his doctorate of education degree at the University of Massachusetts in 1970. Okay, see, that's why I said I could be wrong. See, that's why I said I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. Thank you for correcting that.
Listen, I sat and I listened to this shit, and then I thought about it. I said, well, maybe he right. Then I think about all the times, nigga, man, hell nah. Nigga, they're just trying to bust a nut. Nigga had nothing to do with no emotion. And by the way, Simpster, this nigga, no man fucks with it. You been talking to them hoes. Nigga, this nigga done tied emotions to our dick. Why they do that? Nigga, there ain't no emotions tied to it. How to get healing through it. Ain't? Nigga, please. Niggas damn sick with it.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward this.
Trying to be validated. Nigga trying to get snot knocked from that validated. Man, please, I'm trying to get snot knocked. Got nothing to do with no validation. Nigga, please. I wasn't molested. I wasn't molested.
All right, we're gonna fast forward this part because he goes off the walls, off the rails.
Now this video is from,
but this is his response.
Let's use Airtable to create a bespoke app to manage physical product development using the data trapped in static PDFs that look like this.
Them shoes ugly as shit.
It's from
but this is the response to what Umar just said about him having a debate with sitting down with Say Cheese. You know Say Cheese a motherfucking instigator. You know he love to instigate. So Charleston White gets word of what Umar said about him on Say Cheese, because you know Say Cheese gonna run and tell, Mr. Martin Lawrence run tell that. And the reason why I'm highlighting this because of what I said earlier. Watch how he breaks Umar down, and he breaks him down into the smallest molecule. And I don't know how people didn't see this and it didn't wake people up, but I do on the other hand, because we've been dropping jewels and gems for the longest time, showing y'all who this man really is, and it has no effect on a lot of them. So let's get into it.
DJU, but this is him responding to that first video that we seen y'all of Dr. Umar saying why he wouldn't do a podcast with him. So Charleston responded. Let's get to this vid.
Our most recent interviews on DJU TV, we interviewed Dr. Umar Johnson, and the fans they're interested in like a podcast featuring both yourself and Dr. Umar Johnson. I heard y'all talk about it on the Danzy Project.
Yeah, so they tried to make it happen.
Right. So I asked Dr. Umar about it, and he told us why he, respectively declined.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, he told us, he felt like, you've made some disrespectful comments toward himself before. So,
I'm not going to take what I bring to the table and sensationalize it and trivialize it by bringing this person on set who's liable to say anything. You understand? I'm not going to sit there and you come crooked out your mouth, which he's known to do. That's just going to cause conflict.
I don't think it's about him coming crooked out his mouth. I think that you're scared that he's going to point out your weaknesses and your flaws in front of the world. I think that you're scared to go against anybody that's going to push back to your lies. We have yet to, ever since you went on Roland Martin and got totally embarrassed, we have never, ever seen you go on any show since then where somebody pushes back. Someone questions you. You have not done this one time. Ever since Roland Martin and a million, 2 million people saw that? Ever since you got embarrassed on Roland Martin and you try to lie on Roland Martin and say, he ambushed you, and then Roland Martin had to come and literally prove you that you were fucking lying and you knew what was going to happen. You just wasn't prepared. Point blank period. You just wasn't prepared. Or you just thought that you were that confident enough to beat them. I think it was the fact that you didn't know that Frederick Douglass family had came out and finally said something about you lying about being their kin.
For what? So you can get views and likes and clicks and snaps? I'm not into that shit. You see what I'm saying? Right. Not to mention, he's made several repeated disrespectful comments about me. Okay. So you want me to sit down with somebody who don't know me and has disrespected me plenty of time? Who the think I am?
Yeah, I ain't did nothing to say the nigga was begging for the school.
That's what it is. You scared that he's going to give you pushback about the school, and he's going to actually line up his credentials with your credentials when it comes to giving back to the community and actually doing something for the community. I think that's what it was in Charles. And if you compare the two, now watch. Y'all remember what Umar said about what he does for the community, and he's the most influential something psychologist and he saved more boys. But like I said, there's no proof of that. Now watch when Charleston White breaks down what he did, and you're going to see a huge difference, and you're going to be like, oh shit, he does have a point. And y'all know me of all people, I can't stand this motherfucker, but he made a great point.
See, it's a difference, homie. When your leader stand before you and say, man, I'm trying to help.
He was basically like, in a sense, panhandling for them PayPals and Cash Apps, y'all.
I want to help y'all. I'm gonna help y'all. And this is what I'm gonna do. And they don't never ask y'all for nothing and go to work. That was me, homie. I've never came to my people and said, hey, y'all, I need donations for backpacks. What I would do is I would tell a lie and make a lie come true. Say, y'all, I'm having backpack supply giveaway down at the Classy Lady at such and such time. Now I might got $300. That might at least give me 25, 50 backpacks. My nigga Trey Porter go bring 100 more. The mother niggas go bring some. Them niggas from the south side, fashion go bring me 500.
Not because you asked, but you didn't already.
I did it.
Right.
This is what I'm saying.
You made the initiative.
This is what I'm saying.
I respect the doer. I respect the doer. Y'all do too. All that talking, anybody can talk a good talk, a good game. You know what I'm saying?
Doing. I'm not asking y'all. I'm having this on this day. And now they coming. Now they coming. I learned that from from a Baltimore attorney, little small Jewish lady who trained me in youth advocacy in Washington, D.C. With the campaign Fair Sentencing of Youth Camp, and I can. She said, Charleston, you have to figure out a way to make your organization self-sustainable. Nobody is going to give you money or give you donations and grants for your vision to help other people. If they do, they own you, right? You're taking handouts. You're becoming dependent, whether that's a grant. So you have to be self-sustainable. What do? You sell ski masks, you sell clothes. So when I look at Dr. Umar Johnson.
And that's the point, the part right there. Y'all heard what he said. Let me back that up. So what he's saying. Let me back that up, because that's the part where it hit and intrigued me. I'm like, damn, he got a point.
In handouts, you're becoming dependent, whether that's a grant. So you have to be self-sustainable. What do? You sell ski masks, you sell clothes. So when I look at Dr. Umar Johnson, he talk good, but where is he working with kids at? I got
boom
evidence of me, a plethora of evidence. So where is his evidence at other than just talking? So
that's what he was scared of. That's why he didn't want to debate Charleston White. That's why he doesn't want to be in the same room with Charleston White, because that's what Charleston White is going to bring up. Charleston White is going to pull up some news articles of him helping kids. He's going to pull up videos of him helping kids. And he's going to ask Umar, so where is your evidence? Because we have not seen it. All we do is hear you talk. Matter of fact, there's evidence of you helping one kid and you wind up getting fired, and the school got sued or something like that because of you, because you misdiagnosed the kid. Isn't that why he got escorted off the premises? Because he didn't have a license to practice, right? So that was illegal right there. And then you misdiagnosed a child, which got the school sued. That's the only evidence we have of you helping any children.
I wouldn't say it's disrespectful. I say it's the truth. You can't ask black people for money. The preacher get us with the building fund. God say if you give a prophet a cup of water, man, fuck all that. So I'm saying, my nigga, when people say, hey, Charleston, what we need to, where can we send you some money? I say to the people in your town with an organization, don't send me no money. If you go send me some blankets, some t-shirts, some socks, some panties, some bras. I'm going to go pass it out in the hood directly to the people. Don't send nothing to me. You can send it through me. So when Cam Newton asked me, hey man, what you want? How can I help you? Now, homie, I'm in Atlanta. Help that brother, homie. Can you send him $1,000? I could easily
say he doesn't even qualify for unemployment because he hasn't worked in years. That's true. Cam Crime Vids, your peace and welcome to the channel. That is very true.
Said, Mama, can you send me that $1,000? Send it that way. So I'm saying, as a leader, you don't ask your people for their money. Most of them poor anyway. Fines, the old nigga told me, have some or try to figure out something to sell to your people. Everybody else do. Everybody else know what your people like. Why you?
Now, that's the next point that intrigued me too. I'm like, whenever I see people trying to raise some type of money to do something for the community, or like when the church is trying to raise money for the community, what do? They have a bake sale, a car wash, anything, selling bean pies. You see the Muslim out there selling bean pies. You see them selling t-shirts. You see them selling this. You see them selling that. They never come to the community asking them for their money directly. They come to the community with a product and tell the community, look, we're selling this so we can raise money to do such and such. Am I lying? DJ, thank you for the $5 Cash App. Appreciate it. We got 5 on stream goal this week. This might be the last week, y'all. It's either the last week or the stream goal is going to get lowered. I'm not sure what I want to do. I got so many different opinions on it, but we'll decide by the end of the week. But this potentially might be the last one, and we got 5 on it already. If anybody wants to support the stream goal, we need $20 more to reach it, and that will be for this week. The Cash App and PayPal is at the bottom of the chat, but most importantly, hit that like button. But tell me I'm lying when people or your church or even the fucking Salvation Army or any like the community center, yeah, that sounds like a good idea too. Make it 25 for the week. Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. That sounds like a good idea, DJ. But damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, like the community centers, the churches, the mosques, your even your neighborhood grandma. When your grandma want to raise money for something, what she do? When Big Mama want to raise money for something in the community, what does she do? She have a bake sale. She starts selling platters, seafood platters, soul food platters. Umar has not done none of that, but only asks next time make it 50. That's a good one, Dr. D. Umar does not do any of those things. He just asks for your money. No, matter of fact, not only does he ask for the money from the community directly, he sells his book to the community. And where do the profits to that book go? It ain't to the community. It ain't. It does not go to the community. It goes in his pocket. All the profits for that book goes to his. So not only does he ask you for money to facilitate his dream and things that he wants, he sells you a product on top of that could go towards the school. Now, how many times have you heard him say the sales to his book are going to the school? How many times have you ever hear him say at least 5% of the profits that I make off the interview goes? Oh, it's Miss Independent. Okay, thank you for the $2 super chat. That okay. So you switch. Oh, so that's your channel name. Okay, that's what I was wondering what you were talking about when it was like, I'm glad to see you in here under your channel name. Okay, because I didn't get a chance to click on the link. It went by too quick, and I can only scroll up so far. So next time you put it in there, I'm gonna definitely click on the link so I can definitely go in there and subscribe. I saw somebody say that, and I'm like, what is they talking about? But now I know what you're talking about. All right. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. Oh, so you do like body cam footage and all stuff like that. I love watching that type of stuff. That's what's up. The granny gonna sell some platters. Granny gonna sell some pound cakes. When the young bulls want to raise money for their football team, what do? They go out there and sell water bottles, candy, chocolate bars. Girl Scouts, when they want to raise money for the Girl Scouts, what do? They sell Girl Scout cookies. Umar directly asks for money from the community. And then on top of that, he sells products that none of the profits go to the community. Does that sound like a leader? When Malcolm X and them wanted to raise money, or Martin Luther King, I could also do a goal in super chat since Cash App is that's true. I do see the thing where you can set a goal at the top of the thing. I do see that. But I don't really care about the Cash App and the personal information because I really don't have anything to hide. You know, people can look me up. You're gonna find a few misdemeanors and underage drinkings. That's all you're gonna find. So I really don't pay too much about that. But yeah, when Malcolm X and Martin Luther King wanted to raise money for certain things, what did they do? They did all the same things that I said that happened in the community. They have bean pie sales, bake sales, car wash. They sell T-shirts. They sell jackets. They sell whatever they can sell to get the money up. Umar doesn't do that. He just collects and collects and collects and collects, and you see no results from the collecting.
Man, what you want? How can I help you? Now, homie, I'm in Atlanta. Help that brother, homie. Can you send him $1,000? I could easily say, Mama, can you send me that $1,000? Send it that way. So I'm saying, as a leader, you don't ask your people for their money. Most of them poor anyway. Fines. The old nigga told me, have some or try to figure out something to sell to your people. Everybody else do. Everybody else know what your people like. Why you can't figure out what to sell to your people? Weed, barbecue, clothes.
He does, in a way, he did figure out what he to sell to the community. He's selling them false hope of a school and false promises of giving your child a better life. But instead of you getting something tangible, you're just giving him his money, giving him money and receiving nothing in return but Pan-African panhandling poetry. In a way, he does have a product, but the product isn't anything tangible or helpful to the community. It's just a bunch of panhandling Pan-African poetry. And then he asks you for some money for it.
Conversation, videos. What sells something to your people?
Right.
Everybody else got something open up in y'all community to sell these people. Why don't you? So a light came on. Why would I beg my people for their money, my nigga? I hate for the preacher to do it. So yeah. I wasn't saying that to be disrespectful.
Nick Wild, what's up, sis?
You know, so that the nigga who beg ain't strong to me. The nigga out in the community begging for help, they ain't strong to me. So I was resentful because I wouldn't beg. I was resentful to the community because I wouldn't beg. And I feel like more should have joined in. So I started becoming resentful and angry.
There's a difference if you actually like need help and you reach out to your community for some type of help. That's different. But if you're making a promise, oh wait, yeah, I definitely can change my Cash App name if I wanted to, but I'm using my brother's right now because until I get mine resolved, I don't know what the fuck is going on with mine. And he doesn't want to change it. He don't give a fuck. He ain't on the internet. But there's a difference between, you know, asking your community for help when you need help than panhandling the community and selling them a false dream and false hope.
toward the community, and it started reflecting in the way I would address the community. Eventually, I would have to go because I would feel anger and resentment coming in my heart for the community. I would have,
because if you think about it, like Dr. Umar greedy in a sense. Like he asking for donations on top of he already getting paid a good amount for interviews. He's a controversial figure in the black community, a big name in the black community. You don't even gotta beg for donations, and you know what how much do you need?
And that I'm glad he said that he's a such and such in the community, and he claims he's the most influential school psychologist in American history. He's the most relevant black person, but you can't get money for the school without begging the community for it. That's not resourcefulness. That's just panhandling. That's not showing me that you're resourceful. That's showing me that you're a good panhandler.
You see what I'm saying? Like I'm sure he still was making maybe like a couple M's a year with all the stuff he was doing, how hot he was.
I have to get in the shower and ask God secretly because I didn't want to say it out loud. Oh man, God, please don't let no hate get in my heart from my own people. Nigga, that was my secret prayer for at least a year.
Yeah, you all right. Let me stop you right there. You was a goddamn lie. Annie, Woolridge, I think I said that right. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Appreciate that $5 super chat. Keep up the great work. I definitely will. And I appreciate your support. Just make sure y'all hitting that like button. Appreciate the support. We already got 7 on the super chat and 5 on the stream goal. We doing good so far.
So that's how. So once I got the anger and the resentment out of my heart, I'm like, okay, now what, God? That's where the characters came from. Now I can come play. You bitch ass nigga, I hate you whole ass nigga. Bitch ass. Now I can play it. But before then, I would have really been meaning it. It's a difference now. So when you hear me say, nigga, I went and worked on me before I came to I got that hate and anger and resentment out of my heart, homie. So I can stand before my people and don't hate them and don't be angry at them. I hate.
All right, man. We're gonna stop you right there again, nigga. Use a bold-faced ass lie. You have shown nothing but hate and resentment for your people since the day you got on this internet. See, that's what bothers me is when he's Charleston White, when he's judging people, he forgets all the fucked up and foul shit that he says and tries to overshadow it with the things that he did in the past. That does not take away from all the shit, the venom that you have spewed publicly. Because without you doing all this shit on the internet, nobody would know anything about the shit that you did in your community. And we only know about it is because whenever we point out the fuckery that you display on the internet, you try to revert back to what you did in the community, forgetting that you said fuck the community once you got rich. So we're not going to exclude the fact that he's the same as Umar. We're not excluding that. I just think that he brought up some really great points about how Umar could have raised that money without scamming the community. You could have did it the right way. You could have sold him some products. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women out there that would have bought Umar t-shirts. There was a lot of women out there that would have bought Umar merchandise, probably still will. But instead of actually doing the work, Umar wants you to do it for him so he can take credit for it. That's one thing Charleston didn't do. I got to give him his credit on that. He didn't do that. I mean, he got certain government grants, and when the government grant stopped, he stopped because he probably was taking his cut, but he didn't ask the people for it when he wanted to do something for the people, and that's the point that he's trying to make. As an actual leader, if you want to do something for the community, you don't ask the community for their money to do it. And that's what should have been said from the very fucking beginning. That should have been said from the very beginning. Oh, did you record the performance, Nikwa? Or it's tonight? Definitely record that. I want to see. I definitely want to see it. I saw the flyer for it. And I saw his new video. That shit was fire. Yeah, you definitely got to record that. I'll play it on my channel too.
The conditions. I'm angry at the culture, not the people.
Yeah.
So that's why I can say King Von.
That's being angry at the culture and being and saying fuck dead people are two different things. That's you're angry at the people. You're just using that as an excuse to release your anger for the people. You're masking it with, oh, I'm angry with the culture. Oh, this is just a character. No, the fuck it isn't. This is you. This is the real you. It takes let's say it is a character. Well, the real you came up with that character. So that character was in you somewhere. You just needed an excuse to let it out.
Man, somebody tell me what's his real name, homie, so we can find out what kind of kid he was. The culture is King Von. My people is the Bennett boy.
Whatever King Von name was and his rap name were two of the same fucking people. That dude was a demon his whole goddamn life. That's the only thing I agree with on Charleston White. I don't agree with disrespecting him after he dies, but I do agree with the motherfucker was a demon. If you hear the stories about the man, he took pleasure in terrorizing people and unaliving people.
I'm learning too, nigga. The culture ain't our people. So we can hate the culture, my nigga. Because white folk had a culture that hated us and hung us and enslaved us. They changed.
When? All they did was slow the fuck down. They didn't change. What changed? No, I can't say that because not all white people participated in that stuff. And we got a lot more white people today that don't participate in it. But as you're going to see in the next segment, that culture did not change. It just dwindled.
Because they had other white people that didn't like this culture. This ain't right. Hell no. And it changed. It took a while. So, nigga, that's the path I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm attacking the culture, not the people.
I'm glad that he said that because in this next segment I'm going to play of him going back and forth with Austin. What's the guy's name that Carmelo underlived? His father. The things that he say to him is in total contradiction to what he just said. So that's going to bring me to my next point because he ain't off the hook neither. I just wanted to point out that the true things that he said about Umar. But now let's slide. When we get to this next segment, we're going to slide and point out his contradictions and his fuckery.
People, it just looked like the people because the people is so submerged into the culture.
Oh, for real. Last but not least, for the final full beef breakdown, we got Stingy K. Shout out Stingy K for the clips he pulled up. Let's get into this one.
I know that white go get it and come back with.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Fuck Stingy K, dog. Cause you promote the worst of Charleston White, dog, and you laugh at it like as a joke. You think it's funny. You give him a platform on YouTube, Stingy K, whether you believe it or not, and you don't give a fuck. You just want clicks and views. You don't give a fuck about the damage that he does to people. You don't care about the damage that he does to the community. You just want your clicks and views. So with that being said, fuck Stingy K. You can tell him I said it.
You know how to put some macking down. That's why I say white is right. And I'm talking about Charleston White. That's why I tell him all that preaching about don't sleep with a white woman. Do you think a white woman will have her king that's a psychologist with a doctor in front of his name out begging before the world, looking like he ain't bathed in a few days, looking musty like that African smell?
Diabolical. Hold on, run that back. Hold on, run that back. Hold on, run that back. Yeah, there's crappy people in all races, right, Miss Independent?
I don't sleep with a white woman. Do you think a white woman will have her king that's a psychologist with a doctor in front of his name out begging before the world, looking like he ain't bathed in a few days, looking musty like that African smell? He got himself a king and he said, you mean to tell me these sisters and these queens got the king out begging? Come on, King Dr. Farbar Fuquay from Jaffa Jiffy, Africa, from far, far, far away. You ain't got no business begging. Sell that. I'm right there. So saying right now about that Umar. It's right.
Why you talk like that?
Tell Monday what you need. We're creating an agent.
You never
and
noticed
him
that when Charleston White
now let's
talks,
give him
he
context.
sound like he's sucking
I'm giving
on
Tony
the whole
access to the
time?
relevant board.
Anybody else notice that? When Charleston White talk, it sound like he's sucking on a lemon. It looked like he got a lemon in his mouth or a sour patch or something. It looked like he got something sour in his mouth. Or he ain't got no teeth. Why he talk like that? With his lips just be looking like he just got something sour in his mouth.
Sell that. I'm right there. So saying right now about that Umar. It's right now. Put the camera somewhere and it get you out of this rut right now, Dr. Umar. I'm just saying, find your white one. Look like the sisters have abandoned. Ain't no. I'm whispering her ear saying I'm thing too. Better not have me going on live hollering about they done froze my cash out. You going digital currency? Get out of Africa, come back to America. Every in America know we got to have some cash in his pocket. Umar Johnson secretly watch a white girl and jack out to it. You're talking about on Bunny House. Men slang that wherever he can slang, but white, black, Mexican, Chinese, and these men prison like they women. You can't tell him where to put his. You ain't got no say so in what to do with his torpedo. Dr. Umar Johnson wrong in the motherfucker trying to shame him for white.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Umar Johnson. We still don't know what college this graduated from, what kids he done counseled. We don't know none of this. So yeah, Umar Johnson.
He said he doesn't want to collab with you. He doesn't want to be on the same podcast with you. He pretty much ran down all of the things he does for the community.
She said his mouth looked 90 years old. It definitely do. Why all the wrinkles on your face around your mouth?
And he said he doesn't want to be with anybody who disses the deceased. He just said he's not really too fond of you, and he doesn't want to be anywhere near you.
Yeah, the word dashiki.
Hey, Dr. Nene. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. Pause. Hold the boat. Hold the boat. Dr. Nene, I was planning on getting my YouTube premium this Wednesday when I get my first paycheck. You ain't going to be dissing me like that. She sent me, thank you for the $15.99 cash app. But I'm gonna put that towards the stream goal because I'm gonna get the premium on my own when I get my first paycheck this Wednesday. Oh, Dr. D sent me a $15.99 cash app and said for YouTube premium. That's diabolical. Oh, that's messed up. Hold on. That got my stomach hurting. He said, man, if you don't get the preview, we are over. Damn, it's like that, Miss Independent. I'm getting it this Wednesday. I was gonna say that too. I just can't. It just slipped my mind. I'm in the middle. I got all these things going on at one time. I was definitely gonna say that. I'm getting the preview of this Wednesday. When I get my first paycheck, I'm sprucing up my channel too. I get my first paycheck. I'm buying the premium for StreamYard so I can get all my bells and whistles and make the presentation better. And I was getting YouTube Premium. God damn, y'all gonna do me like that? She said, Rim, I'm too stuck up for this. Get Premium. Don't worry, but I promise you, if I don't have it by Wednesday, you can unsubscribe. If I don't have it by Wednesday, you can unsubscribe. I was planning on doing all that. I wanted to do it myself. God damn it. Tired of asking y'all for help. I wanted to do it myself. I know they banging on me hard, ain't they, Kakalaka? Or Dr. Nene would turn me into a Muppet. Oh, please don't, because I know she's going to grab the worst looking video she can find. She going to grab the worst video she can find of me. No, please do not do that. No, actually, I would like to see what I look like as a Muppet if she picks a good video. But I know that ain't going to be the case. She gonna find the worst video of me saying hit the Cash App, PayPal, support the stream goal. Matter of fact, you got my permission. Don't find a messed up video. Find a good video of me saying that. But you have my permission to do that one. I will play the shit. I will make it a drop on my channel. I will make it a drop on my channel, but you gotta make sure it ain't one of them videos where I'm looking all scruffy. But you could definitely put me as a Muffet saying, support the stream, go hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. That would be hilarious. I know how to laugh at myself. If the joke funny, the shit is funny, dog. I don't care how bad it is. I did make you a Muffet. You have it on private or you got to unprivate that? I want to see it. You got to unprivate that one. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's funny too. I'm pretty sure it's funny. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, we definitely got to see that one. We definitely got to see it. I laugh at myself if the joke is funny. It's funny. I don't even give a damn if it's hurtful. But if it's just funny, I'll laugh at it. I cuss you out later on, but if it's funny, I'm gonna laugh at first. That's the thing about me. I don't believe that you can dish out jokes or make opinions about other people if you can't take opinions or take jokes about yourself. I think that's what makes me unique on YouTube because I don't get offended when my chat roasts me. I don't get offended when other people, if you say something disrespectful or something like that, like that's a different story. But if y'all just making jokes in the chat or somebody make a video making jokes about me, I'll probably review the motherfucker and laugh at it. It's all fair game on YouTube. That's what this YouTube game is.
That nigga be wearing dashiki trying to look cool with good haircut. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, players don't wear dashikis. I'm a player type nigga, and I ain't trying to put two in one household like that. So we ain't the same kind of. And number 3, he a beggar. I ain't no beggar. He been begging to get his school built. I don't beg for nothing, not even pussy. So yeah. No. We ain't the same kind.
Yeah. No. He cracked me up when you do. Yeah. I know you didn't, Miss Independent. Oh, premium. Get your premium. You lucky the kids ain't here right now. Oh man, my chat is diabolical.
And I ain't got no like or dislike for the I just know, homie, the strongest man in the land is the man who wake up every day and ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. And as long as he been talking to the people, naming himself doctor, he been asking and begging our people for money. As long
That's a fact, though. Like, you know how much it hurt my pride when I wasn't working, and I asked people for help, or asked people for when I needed a bus pass. I'd use a stream goal for it, and people came up with the money for it and helped me get to work. And you know how much that hurt my pride. It seems like Umar has no shame in it, because, and I believe I know why he has no shame in it, because he's masking it with, I'm doing this for you. I'm begging you for your money for your own good. Yo, Trey, what's up, good brother? Praise the Lord. Good Garvey Day to you too. I went in Trey chat because Trey come in the chat and be like, good Garvey Day. So I went in his chat earlier and said, what's up, Trey? Praise the Lord. Yo, tell me y'all ain't nobody had no grandma that did that when she answered the phone. Praise the Lord. This is Julia. Your grandma answered the phone like that? None of y'all grandma. Oh, it was just mine. It was just mine. Stop lying. Y'all know your big mama answered the phone like that. Praise the Lord. God is good. This is Julia speaking. Don't act like y'all don't act like y'all grandmammy didn't do that.
as I've been talking to the people as Mr. Charleston White and now comedian Charleston.
Oh my God. Jessica, good idea. We need a Muffet version of Trey going, ma'am, cussing Lene out. Oh my God. I will play that all fucking day. Ma'am, you sucked this dick though, and you ain't washed them dishes. Ma'am, you dropped his mama, and you ain't washed them dishes. Oh my God, that would be the funniest shit ever. Oh shit, she put it in the chat. Hold on. We might have to take a quick detour. Oh shit, she put it in the chat. We might have to take. Oh my God. Oh my, I ain't even listening to it yet. Oh Lord, hold up. Oh my God. Y'all got me out here looking like Caveman Jones. What was that the superhero caveman? Captain, what was his name? Captain Caveman. Hold on, let me load this. Ooh, this is funny as hell. Oh, Kulu's live. I wonder what he talking about. I'll find out later. Hold on. I got to see this. Yo, anybody see the I don't mean to get off topic. Anybody see the movie Disclosure yet? I watched it for free and I want my money back. I mean, the storyline was good, but it just. Oh my God. I'm definitely using this. Hold on. I am definitely using this. Hold up. I am definitely using this. I can't wait to get my premium on Wednesday. I am using this, Dr. Nene. Oh, and she got the catchphrase in that joint too. Oh, wait till y'all see this shit. Bro, they made me a Muppet. Saying that was diabolical. Hold on. Oh.
Yo, that was diabolical.
Yeah.
Yo, that was diabolical. Yo, that was diabolical.
They turned me into they made me a Muppet. Oh man.
Yo, that was diabolical.
Oh man, you don't see my logo and stuff in the background? No, one of my followers in my audience made it, or she used AI to do it.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Look at that.
Look at what? Hold on. What? What am I looking at?
The pool.
It's starting to turn, yeah.
White.
Yeah, because it's starting to clear out all the bacteria and stuff.
I put bleach in there.
Yeah, it's starting to clear out the bacteria and stuff.
More water in it?
The heavy stuff is going to drop to the bottom though, so we're going to have to sweep that out.
Yeah.
Oh, the shout out to Dr. Needy for that. Oh man, that was perfect. I'm not even gonna lie. That was perfect. I'm definitely using that. I'm saving this. I'm definitely saving this to watch later and a couple other things. Thank you, Dr. Needy. I needed that laugh. I knew I had a feeling you were gonna get one where I ain't shaved and my beard was all wild, but still. Still, hey, I came on the internet like that, so it's all fair game.
She at work, Dominic.
I came on the internet like that, so it's all fair game.
I don't ask for no money. I don't post my cash out. I don't post no super chat. I never ask for donations. I ain't trying to build nothing but something but in my village. And I say
Charleston
this is what
ain't never asked for no donations, man. Talk how y'all want to talk about Charleston. He ain't never asked for no money from no fans. He get money off his shows and collabs, doing business.
This my Muppet look like Booker T. Can you dig it, sucker?
I'm doing, and people come join in to help. He's soliciting. So he can give a list of what he's doing, but there's no documentation of what he's done. I can tell you all the things that I've done, but I can also provide documentation of the things that I've did and still do. So that's the difference between me and him. So I tell Dr. Umar Johnson, documentation beats conversation. And if I get on that stage, I kill his career. So I'm gonna let y'all continue to respect him. But I know him, and I know some people I can put on this motherfucker right now in this career right now. And tend to weak, calm, and boy like to calm. I ain't no calm freak. Dr. Umar Johnson is a calm freak. Like to calm. That is tender and weak. He want 3, 4, 5 holes under one roof so he can. I ain't the freak. That's.
I got a lie detector to test to determine that was a lie. But he does have a point there. Dr. Umar has never come forth with anybody that claimed that helped him. But Charleston, I do remember you saying that you like to go to the strip club and ejaculate on yourself to make yourself feel bad, to make yourself feel ashamed. I don't know what your problem is or why you feel like you would need to do something like that, but that's what he said. What? That's what he said. The dude said, "Mom." You should see the look on my mom's face. Oh, that's what he said. He said he likes to go to the strip club with no drawers on, free balling. He like to go to the strip club, free balling, and then ejaculate on himself. And then that post, men know this, that post nut clarity, when you come to your senses and realize what the fuck you did. He says he like to do that. So I don't think you are in the right place to try to judge Umar Johnson about him wanting multiple women. Jay Williams, One Shot Gaming, Black Print. What's up? Y'all just missed it. Y'all just missed Muppet Remy. Y'all just missed Muppet Remy. So y'all go back about a minute or two, y'all see him.
That's why I talk so bold, man. And I go in a strip club and throw all this money. As long as I've been going to strip club, you don't hear no woman coming out saying nothing shameful, bad about me, no aspect. And I'm around a lot of women.
He had black people helping him make the school. There was a whole bunch of delays, this and that going on. So then he went on to get white folks help. And then the school, I'm not too sure if the school was fully done being made, but the progress was black and white. You could see the difference.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait, Umar went to white folks and got some help? Rosetta Brooks, peace and welcome to the channel. I mean, no, you've been here. Peace and welcome. Glad to see you back. Wait, when did Umar go get help from white folks? Hold on, that's what he just said, didn't he? When he go get some help from some white folks? I don't remember that part. I do not remember that. Anybody else remember that? I don't remember. If he did it very sneakily. Maybe that's why he claiming that the school is done. Now, if he went and got some help from some white folks and got a loan or a grant from some white folks, okay, then I believe that the school is done. But then I also believe you're going to fuck the jail because they're going to want to see them books.
So then he went on to get white folks help. And then the school, I'm not too sure if the school was fully done being made, but the progress was black and white. You could see the difference.
Yeah. I don't know. I hardly watch anything he say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think he's full of shit. Yeah, I take that full of shit.
I guess you and I see things different because me, I try to be optimistic. They say that I can get you, but I try to be optimistic as possible. Like, I understand you see this, you see that, but it's just one of those things you honestly never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. He been.
Yo, Dr. Nina, you are absolutely right. I just now realized that. He says he doesn't want any handouts from white folks to help him build that school, right? But you take handouts from white folks every month off of Section 8 and SNAP. I never realized that until now. I think he's saying he don't want to. We all know why he don't want. He say he don't want white help from white folks, or don't want to get an actual grant from the government to run the school because he's going to have to show where the money went. Them white folks is going to want to see invoices. They're going to want to see permits. You're going to have to open up the books and show all the transactions to where all the money went. He don't got to do that with donations from black folks.
Begging for money. That's the first red flag.
So anyone that asks more than once, you're off of it.
Anybody who asks once, I'm off of it.
Damn.
Yeah, homie. Because if you have a vision and you have an idea to start something for your people, why do you need their money to fund your idea?
Mm-hmm.
If you really believe what you believe and you got this vision, then why don't you go get the funding for it without asking people to give you their money to help build your vision and your idea?
Yeah.
So
that's another great point that he made. If you really believe in your vision and your idea of changing the lives of black little boys and black little girls everywhere, why do you need funding from the people that you say that you're about to help? I don't know nobody that believes in their vision that asks any. Well, no, you can't say that because when people invent things, well, they sell the product to a company. And then they go or they partner up with the company. They don't, it's a beneficial relationship. There isn't a beneficial relationship between the community and Umar. Is just him benefiting off the community. Yeah, where the likes at? We got 60 people in the chat, 42 likes. So that means we down 18 likes. 18 people ain't hitting the like button. Hit that like button for me, family. And we are almost at the stream goal. We're almost at the stream goal. She sent 15. So Let me look at it. Yeah, we just need 5 more to reach the stream goal. We didn't hit the stream goal. But most importantly, hit that like button, dog. Hit the like button. That's free 99, y'all. Free 99. Hype the video.
Yeah. I guess when you put it like that, that makes sense. But at the same time, every once in a while, you never know what's to come when you have a handout. You never know who could help you out, who could be the one to make the change, make the difference.
So you make them mad. What happens when they stop giving you their money?
That's true. A lot of people work out of pettiness.
So now you want to build something completely dependent that somebody give you something.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna sustain it if they stop giving it to you?
Yeah.
You're a beggar. So I mean, you're gonna be standing on the corner every day begging for money, like most of these people do.
Dr. Umar Johnson, you doing all these that ain't nobody paying you in cash. Everybody.
I know this nigga ain't got a permed out wig on his head. Hold up. Fuck what he's saying about Umar. I know this nigga ain't got a permed out wig on his head. Because we done seen Charleston White with hair. And his hair is nowhere near curly. He got that KD BDB. And you're bald in the front. So how you got hair right there and all of a sudden? This nigga got a permed out man unit. Oh my God.
Dr. Umar Johnson, you do.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. This nigga got a permed out man unit. Did they put the perm on before they put the man unit, or they put the man unit on and then put the perm in? That's what I want to know.
Doing all these that ain't
That
nobody
nigga got
paying
a process.
you in cash. Everybody know you ain't digitally paying for this, is you? Because that's a footprint for them workers like how they got did it. Now, I know you ain't flying. You know what? You the one going across state line buying the. You're not transporting. There you go. But look at you broke now. Ain't nobody thing. How PayPal freeze your account? I thought a nigga would have a credit union, a bank, Cash App, Zelle. How the PayPal? You trust the white man, that mother doctor talking that talk.
That's another thing. He says he doesn't want the white man to help, but you collect all your donations on the white man's platform to where it could be taken at any time. At any given time, the donations can be taken. We've seen it happen twice. And you still using the white man's platform, but you say you put the money in a black bank. But you use the white man's platform in order to get the money in the first place. He making a lot of good points with that permed out wig on.
No, you tell me the good doctor. You trust white folks' system this much.
Damn, everything is fake about you in this video. You got a fake eye, you got fake hair, you got fake teeth in your mouth. Oh, damn. He might as well call himself Cyborg White.
As a Pan-African, you put all your eggs in the digital basket with nothing. I call it. I think he a fraud. I'm just starting to like it. I was just starting to like that. I'm calling it. You will never ever. That's why I made it my business. When I started my 501c3, I was not going to be a beggar because I had a Jewish attorney who teach me, Charleston, you have to find a way to self-sustain your organization for your people. You cannot be a beggar. Nobody likes a beggar.
I retired. 12 years is long enough for me. Now I'm doing stand-up comedy, selling out shows, nigga. About the community. The community can, mamas can suck, but you dive off a cliff straight into the prison population. I wouldn't give a the gang banging baby, the neighborhoods. I don't live in the hood, y'all hood. I don't give a about the homeless. It's getting cold. I hope the homeless. So I don't give a fuck. I done lost my way. Guess what? Michael Jackson lost his way. Prince lost his way. NBA boy lost his way. We all lose our way when we start becoming rich and famous. T.I. lost his way. Look, King losing his way. When you become rich and famous, you lose your way. It's the way.
All right, now we're gonna get to the next segment of what's going on with him and Austin Metcalf's father. The back and forth between them and what's going on, because now he's just talking nonsense. And I just wanted to hear what he had to say about Umar. So now we're going to go into what's been going on with him and hold up. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, here we go. Hold on, where those videos go? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay. Why? Come on. Go look at your food.
Record, edit, and share your content all in one place with Riverside. One touch recording in crisp 4K.
Charleston White, what's up, you big-headed son of a... I heard you like to talk on dead kids' names and start race shit in our communities. Well, I'm here to stand up to yours. I want to fight at Redneck Brawl. Me and you, bare knuckle, whatever. See, I ain't no island boy, no keyboard.
Oh, shit. Redneck Bill stepping up to the plate. Look, I knew you was going to say something about that. Damn. Redneck Bill stepping up to the plate. He said he want a bare knuckle. He want a bare knuckle brawl with some tobacco in his gums.
Warrior. I ain't no island boy, but I do swing this axe some days all day long and split wood just for the hell of it. Hey, we at the same weight class? Well, I'm going to see what you're about. You want to talk about dead kids? Hey, you let me know if you fucking man enough. God bless you.
Leave the guy alone. The guy has buried his son. Motherfucker still got skin on his...
Hold up, y'all. Internet acting up again. Hold up. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Nothing.
One little bitty guy, this brother. Just the deal, YouTube. We got Charleston White responding to.
Now, remember when I said fuck Stingy K? This is Stingy K right here. This is Stingy K right here. He's all about clicks and views. He don't give a fuck about the venom that he puts on his channel that Charleston White spews out. He doesn't care about the family that Charleston White is affecting when he's saying that. All he cares about is platforming Charleston White, dick riding Charleston White, and getting his clicks and views off of the fuckery that Charleston White likes to put out. And look at him. He looks like a fucking dork. He's another DJ Academics. That's how I would describe him. Another fucking DJ Academics.
Austin Metcalf's dad and Austin Metcalf's.
Shut up. I hate looking at your face. I want to punch it.
Comments, man, if y'all forgive me for that. But, man, Charleston White got the white people. Austin Metcalf's dad about, I really mean, but you don't see what Charles.
I'm a person community.
I have to say to them.
Now, I wanna give y'all a trigger warning for what this white dude is about to say. Remember I told you the white dude that was talking about us being in slavery? Yeah, this is him that is about to pop up on the screen. He's about to say some off the wall shit. So I want to give y'all a trigger warning.
To get them all riled up, man. Get in
the black community. I want to start by saying that I am not inherently a racist person. I'm a person that is.
You're not inherently a racist person, but you are a racist person because you're about to say a whole bunch of racist shit.
Is based off of a couple of things. One of them is respect. If you don't come at me with respect, or you don't hold your own self to a high level of respect to the people around you, etc. And it doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if
bullshit. You're trying to make excuses for all the racist shit you're about to say before you say it. Somebody needs to slap the shit out of this dude. You come around. See, it's funny that you motherfuckers say that on the internet, but I guarantee you will not walk up to no black person and say the shit that you're about to say. Tough guy.
You're purple. It doesn't matter if you're a fucking Willy Wonka Oompa Loompa. The second one is kindness. How do you treat people? Are you a dick? Do you try to get over on people? If that's you, miss me. But unfortunately, there are increasingly more amount of black people online talking shit to white people, saying that they're going to come hunt them down over Carmelo Anthony.
Let me stop you right there. You are definitely fucking lying. I have yet to see one black person say that they was going to hunt innocent white people down over Carmelo Anthony. You're race baiting, and not only that, you're lying. And I noticed in this clip that you didn't show any of these so-called clips of black people claiming that they're going to hunt down innocent white people over Carmelo Anthony. I noticed that you didn't put any clip. You know, usually when somebody does make these type of accusations, they like to show the receipts. So you strike me as a racist motherfucker that was waiting for an opportunity like this, and then you came up with some bullshit lie, because that's what y'all do. You same thing Chud the Builder did. He walked up antagonizing black folks, and then when they reacted to it, he tried to claim self-defense, and he wasn't doing anything, and it's freedom of speech, and acting like he's innocent. This is the same type of thing that he's doing right now.
Killing Austin Metcalf. So here is my message to you. You don't want to go up against us. Let me give you a little reminder of history. You were slaves. We weren't. Do I agree with it? No.
You definitely were the first slaves ever. You actually were enslaving yourselves until you found out that there were other people in the world, you fucking idiot. Secondly, does that make you better than us, or does that make y'all savages? Huh? And do you think that you can actually put us in slavery again? I really don't think you can. I don't think you can. I know you can. And we definitely wouldn't have a problem going against y'all. It seems like white people are more scared of black people. We don't do shit to y'all. But somehow, some way, you motherfuckers are always killing us, talking about you feared for your life. It's always one tough white guy talking this bullshit on the internet, but wouldn't dare say it to a black person's face. That's why you said it on the internet. Miss Independent, thank you for the $2 super chat. There are people targeting white folks for views online. I haven't seen any of these things. I have yet to see any of this stuff. I've seen white folks targeting black people online. I have yet to see not one black person targeting online. I'm not saying it couldn't be true, but I'm telling you my personal opinion. I have not seen that.
Here's my message to you. You don't want to go up against us. Let me give you a little reminder of history. You were slaves. We weren't. Do I agree with it? No. But that's the reality of it. Wasn't the other way around.
Whoever that Sassy Savannah, thank you for the $5 super PayPal. Appreciate that. We reached our stream goal. Give us a round of applause. Appreciate that.
We are extremely capable. We just choose to not do it. We don't want a problem, but we will fuck.
You choose to not do what, motherfucker? Y'all have not stopped murdering, hanging, beating black folks since you stepped foot on our land. The fuck are you talking about? You choose not to. I think it's the other way around, buddy. I don't think you really want to unleash the anger of the black 400 years of black anger. I really don't think you want to do that. I think you just want to race bait. Matter of fact, I think you personally, you do. You want this to happen, and that's why you're saying this. Well, you could have said anything other than that. You could have been like, we don't want to have a race war, but you're saying it in the most disrespectful, violent way that you possibly can to get a reaction out of us. That's what you want to do. I don't think I have nothing against white folks. Like I said, my kids' godparents are white. I have white people in my family. Shit, one of my great grandfathers was white. I have no problem with him. And I got a lot of white fans and followers in my chat. I don't call y'all fans. People a white audience who love coming over here with the black folks. I don't think y'all want us to unleash 400 years of anger, dog. It doesn't matter how many guns you didn't stockpile. Jebediah, let me tell you something, Jedediah. It don't matter how many motherfucking guns you got stocked. You invented the gun because you cannot beat us in hand-to-hand combat. You invented a weapon because you were a fucking coward. You invented a weapon to neutralize us without having to fight us like men. You know why the gun and pistol was invented? Because it's scared little motherfuckers like you who knew that you would get your motherfucking ass whooped. This is my proposal to you. Because I see all your little fighter jets in the background. You look like you're military. You strike me as a military dude. Would you say that to any of your black military comrades that you served with? Or were you racist to them too? Huh? I strongly doubt that. You look like a military dude. I see your little guns in the background. Look. You see his little pistols in the background. That's why you think you would win, because you got guns? We got guns too, motherfucker. You motherfuckers forget that you won because you had a resource that we did not have. Because we were fucking warriors. We settled our shit with hand-to-hand combat. You came over here with a weapon that could neutralize us without even being near us. Now we have those weapons. What the fuck do you think the outcome is? It's going to be a lot of bloodshed on both sides. But you're forgetting that you are the minority of the world. Not just the cul-de-sac, the world, Craig. So what you're trying to say is about maybe 100 million white folks going up against about 2-3 billion black folks. with all the same weapons is going to end the same way? I strongly doubt that. And nobody wants this. It seems like it's people like you who want this shit. But let's get back to what he's saying.
You were slaves. We weren't. Do I agree with it? No. But that's the reality of it. When the other
You definitely agree with it because you wouldn't have brought it up, and you're forgetting the fact that you were the first slaves in America. We weren't. You were.
way around, we are extremely capable. We just choose to not do it. We don't want a problem, but we will fucking finish a problem. That's how I was raised. Don't ever start a fight. But
Jessica, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. I agree. If you should debate, we sell you like on this. I think that's what it says. I'm kind of confused on what you're saying. I think I know what you're saying, but thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Yeah, I have 2 white mods too. Oh yeah, you rock. Well, that's what you're trying to say. You rock. Okay. I got white mods over here. Like I said, if it wasn't for a white person, I would not be here. You forgot my great-great-grandfather was a white man who left the South and left all his inheritance to be with my black grandmother. I mean, stone cold white dude. Like, I mean, the whitest of the white. Not one of those white dudes that look black. The whitest of the white. Risked everything to be with a black woman. So I can't hate white folks. I hate what you did, but
if somebody starts one with you, you fucking finish it.
Motherfucker, it's not a black person that was family that was born in America. If you shake every nigga tree, there's gonna be a whole lot of white folks to fall out that motherfucker. That probably ain't the only white ancestor I got.
And that's kind of where we're at. That's kind of the position you're putting us in. And you may not be happy that you did it because I'm seeing
we putting y'all in that position. The caucasity, and I ain't even trying to be like, and this is no offense to any of my white friends in the audience. I'm pretty sure you agree with what I'm saying. The caucasity in this one. He's like a person that could spit in your face, and then when you whoop his ass, he pretends he did nothing. You just beat him up for no reason. He strikes me as one of those type of people.
People just go around and slap the shit out of white people on the street. You may do it to the wrong guy, or you may do it to a guy who's got somebody like me as a buddy. I just hope you understand that you're poking the bear. You're poking the bear. And I can tell you confidently that the white people, really everyone in America, but mainly the white people, we are fucking done with this. We are LM. You guys don't even like each other. You guys kill each other in droves. You got Crips, you got Bloods, you got all of it. You guys sit there and brag.
What is the reason why black people don't like each other and why they kill each other in droves? Were they indoctrinated by a white society who made them hate themselves? It's like they're erasing history. Like things aren't the way that they are because of something that you did in the past. And we don't want to keep bringing up the past, but the caucasity in this one, to sit here and act like we don't watch white policemen murdering black people every single day on the news. Like we didn't just watch this Asian guy unalive a little old boy over a water bottle that he didn't steal and get away with it. We didn't watch George Zimmerman unalive Trayvon Martin when he was told to mind his fucking business by the police. I mean, are you serious? It's losses on both sides. But as soon as it happens to you one fucking time, now all of a sudden you want a race war? We've been going through this since you stepped foot over here. And not one time have we incited a race war. I think that this is what you want. I want to get to the Charleston White part. I'm sorry I can't get past this guy. The caucasity in him is just, it's astounding.
In rap songs about killing black people. You don't give a fuck about black people. Black people don't care about their own race. But all of a sudden, Black Lives Matter when what? Y'all kill off.
All right, let me fast forward this motherfucker before he then starts some old bullshit. We here to talk about Charleston White. Y'all get a good clue. If y'all want to watch the full clip of what this man said, y'all can go to Stingy K channel. I'll put the link in the chat for the video if you guys would like to watch the full video with this.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Rivers.
Now, even the redneck didn't even. Y'all notice that? That's the one thing that had me. I would have thought the redneck would have been saying some shit like that.
On his background, straight A student. Your boy wasn't a straight A. He was
not even the fucking redneck. The hillbilly Bob looking motherfucker that was talking about chopping axes all day and having a bare knuckle brawl said anything racist or anything remotely close to that. It was the military, dude. Yo, I am so fucking confused right now. I am so fucking confused. I'm so fucking confused. Seven, what's up? I am totally confused right now. How the fuck did shit, I stopped at the wrong part. This nigga ugly than the mother. That nigga look like the bug from Men in Black. Hey, Billy Bizana. Pasita Pasata. You know, the little ant looking motherfucker that was smoking a cigarette in the coffee room. Hey. But back to what I'm saying. I would have had thought that it would have been the redneck, Billy Bob looking motherfucker that won the bare knuckle brawl with Charleston White would have said all that shit. And I probably wouldn't even been mad because I expected that shit out of him. I did not expect that to come from the military, dude. I did not expect that shit. Oh my God, but let's get back to Charleston White. I paused this at the right and wrong spot. That nigga got blue eyes. One eye blew this way and the other one blew that way. Lord have mercy, boy. Yeah. God damn. And yeah, and he say he looked like he chin maxing. Yo, I recently just heard about that shit. People beating their own face up that think that make that look good, and they all turn out looking even worse. 70 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, family. Oh man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and definitely subscribe to the backup channel.
He was a dumb tough. He could kick though. One thing about Austin Metcalf, he would kick your. All the kids knew it. All the kids knew it until he ran up on little boy David. This is a David and Goliath story, people. This is a David and Goliath story.
No, it's not.
Two Goliaths, two twin towers. Just like the American Twin Towers fell, them fell. Them fell, man. They picking on her. They picking on her. He's the new in the town. Funny looking. Braces, because he got dental work. His dad wears a bow tie. He's a bow tie car salesman. And his mom is a stay-at-home mom. She's not like the other moms out there in Frisco and Collin County. Have to go be a nurse or a doctor working at the office getting her plate in while she sucked dick too. This woman was at home fully raising her children. And they had the financial means to live out there with them. They had the financial means to live out there with them. 900 credit score. You know what that 900 credit score tell us? They're good people, character. That's a character. That Metcalf man, they have horrible credit. Divorced from his wife. He tried to one of his wife's friends' daughters. So he had some allegations on his. He beat the guy out of Austin one time. That's why he's in the front of the news. Austin was his star, was this guy. He didn't get to about Hunter. Austin.
Oh man, I think this is just as bad as what the racist white dude was saying. This don't make it no better. It doesn't. I don't understand why people champion his dumb ass either, because the thing about it is you don't even give a damn about what really happened. You just want to create some shock value so you can get yourself back into the algorithm. You don't really care about what happened, but it's going to have collateral damage because some people look at him as the spokesman for black people on the internet. And then what? You're inciting a race war. You're not making it no better. All for your own profit and gain. But what I think what could happen other than a race war is, like Trip C said, them white folks gonna come and tap his motherfucking tater. You can talk black folks all you want because you can hide and dip in out of their city, but it's hard to hide when you got a bunch of white folks looking for you.
Was his favorite pick.
Got connections that black folks don't got.
He's just now starting to like Hunter because he's the only one left. Hunter's loved by default right now. Say, it's gonna be all right, Hunter. Your dad is old as shit. He looks unhealthy. Pot belly pig. He's pink as no man. He's a pink. That's a different kind of what? A cowards. You know why? Cowards running packs. See, back before this year started having kids, his pappy's paw. One white man come get a one bad sheriff. All of a sudden, he started needing a clan. Now we got a clan, y'all. The cowards throughout history. The man have always been a coward. Always throughout history. He never show up alone to get in. Never.
I mean, he does have a point. But like I said, this is not making the situation any better, dog. You sound just as fucking hateful as the white dude we was just watching.
Never in history have the man showed up and got him face to face. He's sneaking from behind. Coward. Coward. What's the song over there, the sniper, American sniper? Coward. Shooting from afar. You know who's not a coward? Carmelo Anthony. He faced his fear. He didn't run. He sat down. He thought it out. And when he couldn't think no more, he acted off his...
Is it me or does he sound drunk? Am I tripping or does Charleston White sound drunk as fuck right now? Or is it just me? He sounds really drunk to me.
Impulse. He didn't try to kill a guy. He didn't stab him in the heart. It went up at an angle. That's an accident. But this fucker knew his son.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
This jiu-jitsu train wasn't prepared to respond when he wasn't a bully. I keep me a pocket knife on me. I taught my boy how to smoke man too. Grand Prairie, Texas. I used to drop my boy off over a man's house and let him feed daughter. And I come back and pick him up after my boy been putting that in her. One day the white man come home, wants to know why he's doing here, and he beats up the mom.
So you go and brag about dropping your son off. You said, do I have a clip of Charleston White about the monkeys and that Martha Metcalf is the white George Floyd? No, I do not have that clip. I've never even heard of that clip. I've never even heard of that clip, and that shows you right there. If he did say that, that shows you right there that he's just doing this shit for clicks and views. He don't really give a fuck about what's going on because he flip-flopping sides.
She goes to try to jump on my son. My son hit him in the head with a bottle. He come back and try to get my son. My son stick him in the lungs where I taught him to poke a motherfucker. I taught my son how to poke a bitch. Especially a big old. I don't fight a little motherfucker for her. Everything I got is a weapon, including my mind and my mouth. Austin Metcalf is where he needs to be. Toes tagged, ass froze, and in the ground cruised. You know why? I don't fight a little motherfucker for her. Everything I got is a weapon, including my mind and my mouth. Austin Metcalf is where he needs to be. Toes tagged.
Boy, when them white folks see this fucking video, shit, he might be doing us a justice. White folks, we letting y'all know this now. He does not speak for all black people, and I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that white guy in the beginning of this video doesn't speak for all white people. But if y'all fuck him up, we are not going to care. I'm letting you know. I don't know why he think he could do this and believe that the black community is going to be outraged or even give a fuck. We're not. I mean, there probably will be some people that are upset. Motherfuckers that like the chaos and violence. There are people out there like that, but majority of black folks are not going to give a fuck about what y'all do to him. Because he did this to us. He did it to the Asians. He did it to the Mexicans. He did it to you name it. He did it to everybody. So hey, look, when the white folks see this shit, boy, you can brag about moving around when you didn't said all these shit to black folks, but it's gonna be hard for you to move around and do them shows now, boy. And that's why he woke up and started apologizing the very next day. He literally woke up and started apologizing the very next day.
Froze and in the ground closed. You know why? His daddy can get him a new fishing truck because he couldn't get a new fishing truck at first. Between alimony and child support, that's why he's sitting over there on the stinking like Shrek, looking like Shrek, but he ain't got a Fiona over there. At least Shrek got a Fiona. At least Carmelo Anthony's dad got a woman. This sitting in the chair by himself, no emotional support. All by himself. That's why he's angry, trying to pick on the poor as if to pick the jewelry. No. Let me tell you something, boy. Nobody loves you. Nobody. His son's not over there with him. Guess where his boy is at? Over there with his mammy, hugging mammy. Mammy loved the boy. He rejected the boy for Austin. Austin was his favorite pick. Poor Austin.
How the fuck do you know that? Like, this is his fucking problem. He's always talking about somebody's family as if he was there and he knows what it is. Why is everybody always asking for the inside scoop on shit, too? I noticed that. Like, on interviews, they be like, oh, Charleston breaks down this case and Charleston breaks down that. This motherfucker don't know what he talking about. This nigga don't know these people. But these motherfuckers be asking this nigga questions about people as if he been in their lives. This nigga just drunk ranting.
Gone now, sitting on this. Hunter don't want to replace Austin. Hunter really want to do ballet. Here you go. From what I was told, Hunter don't want to be a big brunt football
player. Boy really wants to do ballet. There's rumors sitting around. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm saying it funny, but I'm being comical, but I'm being serious at all.
Right, he sounds like Umar, Chatty Patty. You said because his breakdowns are staged, it's a scam. It might be. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised. But this right here could end in only two ways: him starting a race war, or white folks tapping his motherfucking tater. Yes, I did. You didn't hear me say thank you for the PayPal? Sassy Savannah, you didn't. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I did. You didn't hear me when I said it earlier. I said thank you for the PayPal, and we reached our stream goal. But if you didn't hear me, I got it, and I definitely acknowledged it when I saw it come through.
This is why Hunter wouldn't get on the stand. This is why they wouldn't put Hunter ass on the stand. Hunter was going to explode everything. He's not too intelligent. He's kind of insecure. That's why Metcalf, the Austin boy was a brute. The Austin boy was everything his little short dad, Pudgy, couldn't be. Nobody's scared of a little short, pudgy man. Boss Hog. Who the fuck is scared of Boss Hog? Nobody.
This shit is just fucking crazy.
Do you still need
And Stingy K, damn, I thought I had a lot of commercials on my shit, dog. Like, goddamn. You're getting greedy with these commercials. All right. Now I want to go into what Austin Metcalf dad said, because, you know, he's just repeating drunk rants over and over again. That's all he's doing is just drunk ranting and repeating the same thing over again. You know, the same old shit Charleston White would like to do. Make fun of the victims' family and come up with this whole bullshit ass story that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, acting like he know the fucking family and he know this person and he know that person and he got the inside scoop. And then after that, I want to play a little bit of the video that Trey was doing earlier, because he made some great points. All right, now, this is Charleston White after he then came down off that liquor that he was on that night when he was saying all the shit that he was saying in the last clip. When he didn't come down off that, whatever the fuck he was on that night, and he woke up the next morning and realized what the fuck he was saying, this is the results.
I want to say this to the Metcalf parents. If I have said anything that hurt you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me.
One more time, y'all. You was talking cash shit the night before, bro. I think it might be too late for that apology, bro. I don't think they give a fuck. You fucked up already. You know white folks don't, them redneck motherfuckers don't take apologies. After you didn't say what you said, you can apologize till you blue in the face. They don't give a fuck.
I want to say this to the Metcalf parents. If I have said anything that hurt you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me. I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology at that moment. And with that being said, I want to talk.
Nah, nigga. See, you see the cowardice in him? This how you know you be high when you be doing this shit. You be either high or drunk when you be doing all them rants where you making fun of people, dead family members, because you do the same thing. When the consequences is about to hit your ass, you want to make a public apology. I don't think that apology gonna work, bro.
To the father, not the mother. When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother in front of the camera lets me know that's a grieving mother. And I want to tell you, Mr. Metcalf, I have no quarrels with you, sir. I initially agreed with you, as I do still agree with you. I did my best. I did my best. I heard you say it, and I made a call without hearing you say it. This is not about race. You have every right to be angry.
You're Anthony. You're a coward, and you raised one. Kayla, you drunk. What'd you do to that boy to make him stab somebody? My God, what kind of mother are you? Talk, Mr. Squeaky Clean. He's the only one in your family without it. I guess that's something to brag. Y'all can let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you?
It doesn't make us mad because Carmelo's still alive and your boy ain't. I don't mean to be harsh about it, but since you want to make racist jokes, Carmelo survived the ordeal. Your boy didn't. I understand you're grieving right now, but they don't give you give you a reason to attack black people. So, and we're not ashamed about our watermelon. And to be honest with you, all people love watermelon. It's just y'all came up with that bullshit back in like the 1930s. Y'all start making propaganda about it, and then it became a fucking myth, watermelon and chicken. That was maybe because that was the only thing we liked chicken, because that was the only fucking thing we could afford.
I hope he enjoyed his first night in that cell last night, because he's going to have many nights to think about what the he did.
Nope, because he's going to get an appeal with a different judge who ain't your best friend.
You want to talk about stolen land? Yeah, that starts here. We were here before y'all were.
No, the fuck you were not. You were not here before us.
They took all our land and put us on a reservation.
Put who on a reservation? What? Oh, man, these white folks is getting delusional.
They just brought you guys over on a boat.
No, actually, they did not bring us over on a boat. You came over on a boat and then took our shit. We didn't come over here on a boat. We were already here. And then you guys came up with the lie about the boat that did not fucking exist. Maybe you got a couple Africans that were in captivity already from war. But no, we didn't come here on boats, bro.
Charleston White, you look like a crackhead. Even though you got money.
That was funny.
Charleston White, you look like a crackhead.
Okay, I do agree with him on that one.
Even though you got money, you're the only smart person around.
Coward like you, boy. I want to challenge you to a boxing match. Short. I would like to fight you on Aiden Ross brand wrist. About a week ago, Aiden Ross told me whenever I'm ready to fight again, I can come fight. I want to fight Austin Metcalf dad on brand wrist or in a UFC fight match.
I ain't even gonna lie. Charleston look. Is it me or does he look like 10 years older than the last couple of videos we done seen him in? It look like you stressed. I think both of these motherfuckers are fucking idiots. I think everybody in this fucking video is a fucking idiot. Except for the content creator of this video. He's a very intelligent dude. I definitely like his channel. Definitely go subscribe to his channel. I definitely like his channel.
I want to fight you, boy. You go on, and do I need to go on? I know too much about you. You know everything about me, and I know everything about you. Why? We're both Republican Party members of Texas. That's why you say, "Oh yeah, Charleston, he's one of the smart."
Charleston White, you look like a crackhead. Even though you got money, you're the only smart person around. Ooh.
You got.
Did he say you're the only smart nigger person around? Did it sound like he said smart nigger person around and they clipped the nigger part out?
You got money, you're the only smart person around. Ooh.
You got right. But I ain't a smart nigga. I'm just an ignorant playing smart. I ain't no smart. I'm an ignorant, if nothing else. I've stood over a white man and watched him die.
Dog, you did not stand over this man. You shot the bull in the car and pulled the fuck. Well, you gave the gun to your homie. Had your homie shoot the dude, and y'all pulled off. The dude was on the hood of the car, and y'all shot him through the hood. He rolls off the car, and y'all pulled off. You did not stand over that man's body. You did not stick around and stand over that man's body. Stop fucking lying. You forgetting that we saw the news clip, or you testifying on your homie, and not one time did you say y'all got out that car?
Make me ignorant. Boss, I'm the nigga that slave catch you, boy. You think I'm one of you? I'm a house nigga. Yes, the boss, let me show you, and I run fast. I'm a slave catcher. I ain't no abolitionist. I ain't no, I'm a free slave.
Oh, look at his face. Oh, y'all see that? What the fuck? Please, I hope that's from shaving, cause it looked like he got the bum bumps. Look like he got the herpes. Oh my God, what the fuck is that? He said the drugs are oozing out his pores. I don't know, whatever it is. Ugh.
I ain't no abolitionist. I ain't no, I'm a free slave. I want you on the plantation, nigga. You act better.
Huh?
Why are you paying $80 for garbage internet?
This is Ryoko Pro. It's a pocket-sized Wi-Fi hotspot.
The fuck was he talking about?
You act better on the plantation.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another.
All right, so that was that, right? So you see how he flip-flopping? 1 minute he is on black people's side. When the white folks checking, he jumped back on the white folks side. Then when he gets drunk, he jumps right back on the black folks side. And where we at with it today, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Where we at with it today? He then turned on the Anthony family because he thought that he was going to run the show and get all the publicity off. He tried to use their family to basically get himself.
My man Money Boy Trey in the building. He said, hit that like or we gonna fight. Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
Let me talk to the host. The host is Money Boy Trey. What's popping?
Will you interview with at Money Boy Trey?
Or Money Boy.
Hold up. Come on, man. The fuck? All right, there we go. Well, let me fast forward because you know Trey got that long ass goddamn intro. All right, here we go.
Trey is back. Where you been?
Money Boy. You see?
I would rather stand with Jeff Metcalf than Carmelo Anthony's day. And again,
now look what this motherfucker is at today. And you know Trey don't hold his tongue for nothing. Even he was outraged. He said the thing at the bottom says Charleston White announces he is done working with Carmelo Anthony's case because his dad is soft. Now, just the other day, you know what I think it was? I think he was using that $75,000 that he said that he was going to put on what's the name's case as a way to get back into the algorithm. He used it at one comment. He said he was going to. He said he had $75,000 of his own money that he was going to put up for Carmelo Anthony's case, and he's going to try to fundraise for the rest of the money. And he didn't come through with the money, and he's using this as an excuse for why he's not going to give that money. He had no intention on giving up that money in the first fucking place. And he know he didn't. Hold on, what'd you say? Mr. Williams? Yes, we can call ourselves, we took the word back. Objectively, you call yourself the N-word, but get upset when others do the same. That's super crazy. How the fuck is it super crazy? We call ourselves the N-word with an A at the end as a term for endearment. When you use the word, you're doing it as a term of hate. There's a fucking difference. We took the word back. You know why we say it? So you are mad about it. So you would say stupid shit like that, Willis Martin. That's why. Because people like that, when they say that stupid shit, because that means you're upset that you can't say it. If you are white, I'm not sure if you're white or you're black. Willis sounds like a black name, but who knows? But that's the whole reason why we do it. We can say it, but you can't. You use it as a way to tear me down. Now, when you say it, I'm going to whoop your fucking ass now that I have the power to do it. And then I'm going to say it and call my nigga a nigga all goddamn day and dare you to say it. Hey, that's the way it is.
Why did he even have to do this? Like, you could have just, if you weren't going to help, you could have just helped. But again, I know why he did it, because this is what he does. It's social media.
Right.
It's got niggas like me talking about it. It's going to go viral out that day. So that's why he did it. But I mean, it was unnecessary. Just move the fuck on. It's enough going on in these people's life right now.
Right, Miss Independent. It is ridiculous that people like say stupid shit like that. You know exactly why we call each other my nigga. And you know exactly why they call us nigger. There's a difference in the word and the spelling of the word. The pronunciation of the word is totally different.
And you just needed to come add more fuel to the fire, calling his dad is soft and all this shit. And this man's son just got shipped away for at least 35 years a couple of days ago. And you felt like talking shit about his daddy now is the right thing to do. After you...
No, I think it was... Like I said, he didn't came first. He apologized to what's her name. He apologized to the white man for disrespecting him. They didn't probably made threats that he know he can't get around. So what he did was he apologized to the white man, but that wasn't enough. You know, he said he a slave catcher. So the slave catcher got to prove his loyalty. And what else better to do than prove his loyalty than to go against his own people? That white man spanked him. We took him in the back of his slave master, and took him to the back of the shed, whipped him a couple times, and he came back out just to show his loyalty. Oh, Massa, I'm with you, Massa. To show he had to apologize publicly, and then he had to show his loyalty. That's usually what they do. These Uncle Ruckus motherfuckers, that's usually what they do.
Pled $75,000 for his appeal.
Doc silence and service. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass Trump men. I'm out.
Now, as y'all see, man, after all the hard work and everything Charleston White did to fight for Carmelo Anthony,
you see what I mean about this weird ass nigga Stingy K? He gonna say he did all this hard. What fucking hard work did he do? What did he do? Besides make it about himself. He's trying to take the attention off of Carmelo Anthony and put it on himself. That's what all he wanted to do, but then he stepped in some dog shit when he got drunk talking shit to them white folks.
What the nigga? Who the fuck are you? This nigga didn't do no hard work. He came out here literally a year ago and was on their side. Oh my goodness. Sting K, that man ain't did no motherfucking hard work. That nigga.
Now you see why I say fuck Stingy K. He's a weirdo.
Talked on the motherfucking. He talked. You somebody. I see you got 78,000 goddamn subscribers, but gee, Charleston White didn't help do shit. He talked bad. Then he switched his stance a few days ago, and now he's back talking bad, saying he'd rather be with Jeff Metcalf. What hard work did he do?
he has officially announced that he is off the case. He say that Carmelo Anthony dad is not strong enough to go against what is coming at him, and he would rather stand with Austin Metcalf's dad. Now that got to be a hard pill to swallow for
Carmelo's dad. Doesn't have to face anything. It's Carmelo that has to face it. Carmelo dad ain't got to spend a day in jail. All he has to do is take the money and find them that they need to pick them a great lawyer. I don't know how they got to the lawyer that they got the first time. They were saying, and I hate to repeat motherfucking rumors, but this ain't a rumor. That's what the parents said. The parents said, if I'm not mistaken, they did a Breakfast Club interview. I don't know if I want to review that or not. But the parents said that they were told not to make the case about race and not hire a black attorney. That's what they were told. I don't know they ain't say who advised them of that or any of that or why they decided to listen.
Yeah, whoever advised him of that stupid shit is very dumb. Very dumb.
But I don't know. They also were saying that they had questions about the defense as the trial was going on. Well, y'all should have conveyed that to y'all son because he's an adult and y'all couldn't raise any objections about his defense. Only he could. He would have to say something.
Pro winners, I have absolutely no clue. I have absolutely no clue who that white clown was. Just some random white guy.
To the judge about that. So if y'all was sitting back and y'all able to talk to him on jail phone calls and things of that nature and say, son, we don't think this is going well, what you think? Y'all should have had a family discussion. Be like, we may need to fire this nigga mid-trial. It has happened before. You can fire.
How long you got? Come home. Miss, look how bad that black soul food body. I'm like 2 of them. I'm on so good. I go change clothes.
This is the hard work that Charleston White is doing. This is the hard work.
Yeah, such hard work, y'all.
Fighting for Carmelo Anthony via
such
the
hard
internet.
Work. Right. Trying to take the light off of Carmelo.
I think about water.
It's not. Wait, it's not. Hold on, you don't know the name of that soul food place? What's this?
Yep.
They must go.
Breaking news. Breaking motherfucking news. I'm sorry to have to announce. I'm sorry that I have to announce. I am stepping away from the Carmelo Anthony family. I am removing myself from the Carmelo Anthony's case. I am no longer involved with the family. And here's why. I'm not getting in bed with Black Lives Matter. I'm not getting in bed with Benjamin Crump. I'm not getting in bed with Dominique Alexander. And I'm not playing for money to pay people's bills. This money is going to the Boys Appeal. The rest of the money goes back to the donors. The rest of the money goes back to the donors. I was starting to feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million.
How in the fuck can you be used when didn't nobody come to you and ask your musclehead ass to do shit? These people didn't reach out to you. Nigga, you clout chased off their son name at the 11th hour, as they called it.
Right, exactly. And he raised over $4 million, amount of money that he never seen at once. You know what I'm starting to think now? I'm starting to think that he just scammed the people. I'm starting to think he just scammed the people. He raised $4 million, and he's saying he finna send that back instead of giving it to the people that he raised the money for. What nigga you know that's finna do that? That's $4 million. I see the play. And then he used it as an excuse. Oh, I'm beefing with him for no reason. For no goddamn reason. And I'm sending the money back. Now, how many of them donors you think is going to come forward and say they got their donation back? Or even notice that they got their donation back, unless it was a huge, large amount that they donated. And Charleston White already make a certain amount of money. So when he get to buying new shit, he can say he already had the money. No, I think he just scammed the people.
Nobody sent for you, Charleston. This is a bitch ass. You a bitch ass nigga for doing this shit. But nobody sent for you. These folk, like, you decided to do this shit on your own and then gonna say, I felt like I was being used. Nigga, who asked you to do it? You claim you was doing this at the kindness of your heart, so how the fuck can you turn around and...
Right. I think this was a whole play. He saw an opportunity. Don't forget, Charleston White is one of the greatest opportunities on the internet. One of the greatest opportunities on the internet. I think that nigga saw opportunity to pretend like he was going to fundraise. Because first he said he had $75,000 of his own money and he was only trying to raise $100,000. How the fuck did you get $4 million? Especially if it was a GoFundMe or something like that, you set a limit, right? On GoFundMes and fundraising sites, you set a limit, and he said the limit was 100,000 or something like that. How the fuck you get $4 million? He planned this shit. Not only did the white folks come and spank him, he stole the money.
Say, oh, I feel like I'm being used. Shout out to the people on Facebook. I can't see y'all comments, but I see y'all is in there typing. This shit is crazy as the fuck. This a hoe ass nigga right here. I'm just saying.
Hoe ass.
He's entertaining, but he's still a hoe ass nigga for this shit right here. I volunteered to do some shit, but now I feel like I'm being used.
Yeah, I don't remember the Anthony family ever reaching out to Charleston White. And where was Charleston White at during the trial? This is what made me think it is a play. Because where was he at during the trial? Where was his outrage during the trial? Where was his support during the trial? All I saw was him show up after the trial, talking about he wanted to fundraise money for his appeal. Now that he raised $4 million, he feel like he's being used and he's not giving them the money. He's sending it back to the donors. Wink, wink. All in a matter of days. He didn't flip-flop 3-4 times in a matter of days. Did the flip-flop shit on me.
One day, privately, quietly, they wanted to start another GoFundMe. I said, no, I'm not doing a GoFundMe. They wanted to know, after we pay for the pill, will the money go to them? No. The extra money don't go back to you. It goes back to the people who gave it. It don't go to nothing else. The money is for the pill.
And then you try to make it seem like they the ones who wanted the money. Oh, we got 57 likes. I got to play the Rim Muffet again. 55 likes. You got to play. All right. Hold on. I got you. For those who wasn't in the chat earlier, we got a Rim Rum Muppet who looked like Booker T. Oh damn! And then he gonna flip it on them and make it seem like it was them and their fault to why when nobody asked you in the first fucking place to help at all. Hold up. Gotta take a short detour right now. Hold on. For those who wasn't in the chat. I keeps my word. Y'all meet Little Remy.
Yo, that was diabolical.
I laugh like that.
Yo, that was diabolical.
Oh, hell no. Y'all really think I laugh like that? Diabolical. And yeah, that's why I said they even got my Dragon Ball Z shirt and everything in that joint. The only thing that's missing is the characters, but I still got that shirt. Y'all really think I laugh like that though? Oh, damn.
Yo, that was diabolical.
I don't laugh like that, do I? Oh, man. My mom laughed like that, though. I'm definitely clipping that. As soon as I get the premium, that's definitely going on one of my clips. I got the intro from Jaded, and now I got Lil Remy. All we missing is Trey going, ma'am, you dropped his mama.
So, going forward, I am no longer walking with nor associated or helping Carmelo Anthony. His daddy in the way. I don't like weak. I hate weak men.
So your excuse for not helping, ultimately giving Carmelo the money to get out of jail, possibly, is because of his dad. Because you don't like something that his dad allegedly said or did. And that makes him weak because they ask, okay, so when we pay the lawyer's fee, where does the rest of the money go? Does that go to us? I would have asked the same thing because they could have still put that money, some of that money on his books, other things that he could have needed. I think he's just using this as an excuse for himself to keep the money. I guarantee you, none of them damn donors are going to get that money back. $4 million. And you mean to tell me that you finna send it all back? Get the fuck out of here.
Not gonna help the nigga that's actually in jail and needs it, because I don't like his daddy. I feel like his daddy is not manly enough for me. And that, again, I don't like niggas this morning. I don't like niggas this morning, and this is a prime example of why.
I'd rather stand with a strong daddy like that Metcalf man than his black weak father trying to play victim. Now, nigga, your son's still living. Hug him, send him some books to read. I got the money. Let's start to work on the appeal. Anything else don't make sense. Nigga, fuck is wrong with you? So, myself, along with criminal defense mitigation specialist, Shannon Ross, along with attorney Mitch Nolte, we are removing ourselves. Mitch was never on the case, but Mitch said he's not taking the case. Why? Too many hands involved. They're trying to bring too many black lawyers involved. We don't need blackness. We need righteousness. We need righteousness. We don't need blackness. So the dad didn't rub me the wrong way. Nigga.
Well, if we need righteousness, you know what the first thing that us as black people should say that's righteous? He was guilty. That's how you get righteousness. I've said it. He was guilty.
Was I just talking with my mic off again? But if just in case I was, that makes him righteous. Inserting himself into Carmelo Anthony's case, trying to take the light off of Carmelo Anthony, making promises, then taking those promises back and fucking up his chances to get an appeal with the lawyers and everything. That makes Charleston White righteous.
Well, he ain't deserved 35 goddamn years. Niggas won't even admit that he was guilty. They won't say he was wrong. They finding all types of excuses and rhymes and reasons for why he did what the fuck he did.
That nigga Dapper Slap in the building. What's up, Slap?
That's righteousness right there, admitting that, okay, he was wrong. Should he have gotten 35 years for being wrong? No.
All right, I don't agree with Trey on that one, so I'm going to fast forward.
But if Mitch ain't in it, Mitch won't get in it. I didn't get the email. The email was forwarded to me. Email from Mitch Note, one of the top attorneys But I didn't get the email. The email was forwarded to me. But if Mitch ain't in, and Mitch won't get in, and Mitch won't take it, it's something stinky about this. And I'm telling the niggas, hey, homie, everybody believes you playing for the money, nigga. And I'm starting to believe you using me for it.
Everybody say he playing you for the money, and he's starting to use you for it. This only been 2-3 days, and everybody's saying it. How in a matter of 3 days did everybody start saying, "Oh, they're using you for the money," and even Mitch said that. And get the fuck out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Your excuse does not sound right at all. It sounds like them white folks then scared you. You was talking all that shit. Then now you got to prove your loyalty to your Massa. So you finna fuck up his chances of getting a good appeal. But the family can raise the money without you. I'm pretty sure that they can raise the money without you, Charleston. But you have to try to make sure that they can't by lying on them, saying, oh, all they care about is the money. Oh, all they want to know is the money. You're trying to make sure that they can't start a GoFundMe.
He couldn't have used you for the money because you approached him. He did not come to you.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you to go on your live and say, Carmelo didn't get justice. I'm going to pay for his appeal. He didn't make you do that. You said you were going to do it. And then, how wouldn't the fuck?
That's true.
You go from you going to do it to you done started a crowdfunding thing. Now, when you presented this shit, you made it seem like you cut the check for $75,000 already. Now we're hearing that you actually set up a crowdfunding thing for him. So you was waiting on the people to give the money.
And then take credit for it.
But you lied and made it seem like you did. What it do, Rim? Praise the Lord. Which one? Which Lord? It's a whole bunch of
them. I told you I jumped in the chat earlier and said, what's up, y'all? Praise the Lord.
But you lied and made it seem like you did. What it do, Rim? Praise the Lord. Which one? Which Lord? It's a whole bunch of them, like 4,200 Lords. If you want to be specific.
You want to get the money, but then disassociate yourself from me? Nigga, I'm here for that boy. I'm here for your son. Nigga.
Well, if you're there for his son and you gave the money for his son, why does it matter if he associates with you? Well, so it's almost.
That's what I was about to say. Why does that? I'm not understanding it. If you're there for his son, then why are you fucking up his chances of getting an appeal? Nobody asked Charleston White to involve himself. Nobody asked Charleston White to go on his live saying that he putting up 75,000 and he doing that. It was all clout chase and a scam. I think he knew he could fundraise off of Carmelo Anthony's name.
Seems like you gave him the $75,000 so you could parade him around, so you can have something to talk about on these interviews to get you more money and more views up. I mean, I get the business plan, but this is what it is. Y'all heard him. You get the money and then you disassociate yourself with me. So he needed to be seen with you in public on live stream. So he needed to go on a press tour with you. But it's for Carmelo though, but the dad needs to be seen with you.
Right. That's the point that Trey made that intrigued me. It sounded like Charleston wanted to be the face of the movement, of the Carmelo Anthony movement. He was trying to latch on to someone else's movement and be the face of it. And when he couldn't be the face of it, he decided to keep the money. Or he was trying to do both.
He need to be on the phone with you. He need to be cool with you. He got to listen to you because you gave him the money. He got to listen to you about his son because you gave him the money.
And if this money don't go directly to your son's appeal, you don't get this money. We sent it back. We're sending it back. Nah, nigga, we ain't nah. Y'all go live in the go.
We sending it back, which means it was a crowd sourcing thing. It's kind of like a GoFundMe or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Now, Charleston ain't trying to cause no race war. Charleston is doing what's best for Charleston. He ain't being racist in this jet. He's clout chasing on the moment. That's how it is. I believe Carmelo daddy told him no one time. He said he was gonna give him the money.
I'm talking with the mic off again. What's Austin Metcalf's father's name? I gotta change the title because I'm changing the title to Austin Metcalf is Charleston White's new Massa.
But he wanted to run shit too. Like he wanted to, again, as a social media personality. So he does podcasts and things of that nature. He wanted to take the daddy around to go around talking about this shit. Daddy probably said no, and now he weak. How it go from he weak to he trying to use you? It's about 7 different motherfucking excuses he done gave for why he ain't associated with him no more.
Facts.
He weak, he using them, they trying to be greedy, they trying to pay bills. Which one is it?
Go live up under a bridge. Go try for food stamp welfare. But you ain't getting this money. This money going for that baby to peel. And if you bring any other race, state, lawyer into it, how y'all doing? He ain't like what he look like that. Yes, sir. Okay.
Well, he just did this last night, Ram. This that's what I said. I didn't even, this wasn't even supposed to be on my live, but like I said, as I was going to my backup channel to pin my Cash App link and shit, by the way, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Super Chat, join the membership, and buy an album. I saw this goddamn video. I was like, I can't believe this shit. I know I just seen this nigga the other day saying, I'm raising $75,000 going for his appeal.
That's what happened last time I checked too.
That's what he said. And then a few days later, I ain't fucking with the daddy. I ain't fucking with him. I hope you, my heart goes out to you, Carmelo. I hope you see this one day. Your daddy a bitch. You want him to see you calling his daddy a bitch.
But he actually doing something for him. This is where I'm gonna stop this at. We had 3 hours. I'm gonna stop this one right here because I ain't gonna lie, he's starting to give me a goddamn headache. This is just ridiculous. How you go from raising money for Carmelo Anthony to race baiting white folks, and then when them white folks respond, you apologizing to the white folks, and now you turning on Carmelo Anthony's family and trying to mess up his appeal. That is the biggest coon shit I've ever seen in my life. And it's really pissing me off right now because that's just. And then nobody, think about it, nobody asked him for help. Nobody told him to interject himself. Nobody, none of them. Nobody. They probably didn't even know who the fuck Charleston White was. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna stop this one at. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Hopefully I can come back tonight. I'll find something. But let me go on out of here, y'all. Peace.